Alright, we are back with the Brotherhood of Steel, apparently.
Oh, hey there. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
Kinda fucked up. I guess you don't know if they've been compromised or not, so... This looks familiar to me for some reason. Interesting. Yep. Okay. I was just making sure. Because I could just show up and rob everybody.
Power armor is pretty intricately made. It's not an easy thing to fix.
There's a pretty decent amount of people here. Okay. This is textures. Technically, there is a book there.
Hello?
Who's talking to me? Scribe.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer, but my other duties say otherwise. I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her. Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly. I suppose I have a few things...
She looks like a good stim pack dealer. Alright, so we met Schuller.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuller.
Oh, Veronica.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane. Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo.
Unfortunate. Let's say, is this the restroom? Sure enough, it is. What you got there?
Doc Schuler is a lifesaver. I was hurt in the training the other day, and she fixed me right up. Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me. Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
I will excuse you.
The principles of fusion are relatively simple. The bunker takes a little getting
3
used to,
people with the
doesn't it?
exact same fucking voice actor. Seeing any like special manuals or anything.
Now, who can tell me
Main thing I'm looking for right now is his manuals. Take a little nap. Oop. Alright, let's go talk to the elder, I guess. I think I'll have to go on the lower level.
Evening.
But maybe not. Bunker L2. I shouldn't be dressed as a... Probably not allowed to use that.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Keep this pulled up so I can... It's Taggart.
Yes, what is it? Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am head scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy.
Go fuck yourself then. I feel like I've been
yeah,
here
I see.
before.
Yeah? It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helio station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially... Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring... Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother... They both died at Helio. I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon. I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first, I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes? Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling laser. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting. Being a knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a paladin like my mother.
Okay.
I can hardly notice that lazy eye anymore, Watkins.
Still hiding that hair of yours, Veronica?
Oh, there's a little bit of sass between those two. Hmm.
Hello.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Evening.
Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, I don't know what the... Power. It's broken. I feel like I could fix it. And we won't steal it just yet. Keyword being yet. Okay, let's go talk to the elder.
Hey.
Evening.
Oh.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to... Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently.
Uh-oh.
And the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
So where do I go and get equipment from?
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. Are you willing to listen to what... As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Uh-oh.
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters.
McNamara.
So they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you. and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our... You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there. What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything? Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any... After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scout... It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Interesting. So let's look at this quest. So go out and find the discs and talk to people.
Veronica.
Guess let's...
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the tech. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically.
Oh, shit.
We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little... Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer, Tom. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll... Best of luck. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Hey.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. I'll track the virus from over here. You just concentrate on locating the terminals hosting it. I'll track the virus from over... The virus just jumped. Find which terminal... it went to.
Said it would display.
Don't work too hard there, Ib.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica. 10 seconds.
have to do it again. Take my fucking...
Hey.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Should have brought some.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Hey.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
They really make this easy.
10.
Why is it always 10 seconds fucking right after I do it?
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
I need to understand. So I should be able to still find it. This game is consistent enough. What I'm saying. I can only do it when I've specifically said that I'm going to. Which is not very realistic. It does seem it's only when I'm being timed. Where the fuck did he go? I'm trying to help him so I can gain his trust or some shit.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
I don't know
The
the
bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
I don't know the best pattern to follow though.
Being
bunker
watched,
takes a little
so
getting
don't
used
get
to,
any
doesn't it?
ideas. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went
This
to.
one's gonna be more of a studying situation. It's like, do I have to open those to do it? I'm gonna try it without opening any of them. Dude, there's no fucking way it's already been 10 seconds. You're such a liar. I did find it once this time. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it looks like. Okay. I do have to click in them. But I'd be able to tell instantly.
Damn, it's... Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Watkins.
Veronica?
The virus just jumped.
Shit.
Find which terminals it went to.
There's a quick way to exit them. Like, that kind of fucked me over, to be honest.
Seconds.
Dude. One more. It has to be on here. What the fuck are you talking about?
Damn, it's jumped.
Bullshit.
Might have had it that time.
Unequip my fucking weapon. Oh, I turned the sound off.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Made my way around the entire fucking room, unless it's on yours.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Yes. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
I think one. Thing is, I keep getting too fucking close for them. It's two.
Second.
Imagine if I turn around, there's a person there.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in... But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to... I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than... I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Well, you'd have to get you
Let's see what's in this shit. Structure in times of crisis, the bunker itself is located several surface multiple times. Right, well.
Hello again, my friend. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and system.
I already talked to him, but it's not like checked off my box or anything.
You're being watched, so don't get in.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh, in there.
Any ideas?
Oh. Change levels. There was two people. The one dude said I had access to equipment, but I don't know. Talk to people about that.
How may I assist? Your presence here, let's just say it's highly... Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone... You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be... So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have... I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Ah, my... Okay, no, he doesn't have a...
Hello, outsider.
Hello. So this fucking sub level just doesn't matter. Where would I go to trade equipment?
Welcome to the range.
Are you not in the range? I'm already not a big fan of you. I told the dog to wait, I gotta go back. Both to wait.
The principles of fusion are relatively simple.
Right, so let's go back down there. I don't know where the trading shit is, dude.
How may I assist you?
Samson.
Hello again, my friend.
It's fucking pointless to talk to him. It's another one to be reported on this day. So, they're for committing a crime of murder, brother. Just victim murdered someone. What do you mean? Brother Jones has willingly gone against the chain that binds. That is a chain. Interesting. I literally don't know how to get over there. The door in this room. Starts connecting doors in this room. Yes. There you go. Yeah, there's no other doors here.
Hello,
I
outsider.
get from... It's probably not a good thing to just have in a room by itself with someone who's known for not being very...
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Is it behind this dude's office? Oh. Really?
What is it, outsider? I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. I could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios. What did...
God. So if we back to quests. Talk to Ramos.
Hey. Aw.
Ah.
Hey,
Me. I thought it wanted me to talk to 3 different people, but I guess it was just 2. One was murder, one was destroying something that they wanted to study without explanation. The chain that binds.
that's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years.
Oh my god. I'll do it when I come back. Fucking Christ. Let's go do something interesting. Oh, this is fun. This would be the easiest one to get to. This one is the closest. Get that first. I feel like he might be guilty of the chain that binds command. I bet it's gonna be revealed that he actually has been talking to superior officers outside the base. And they're like, hey, do this thing, and he's just been ignoring it. Or he's sending people on missions to find sussy stuff. And since they're getting killed, it's like Was that the only place that gets the dust storms? I guess it is a little valley. That's why it's called the Hidden Valley. Oh, fuck, it's a goddamn... What the things are called. Mo.
I've had worse.
Radiation suit. Jump on you. Yay. Okay. Let's look at our notes. Choose pair banks I need. Right. And briefing the mutants there have been reasonable, past, and may prove hopeful. The hell? You need a little laser rifle? She's gonna wear my armor, isn't she?
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, it's better than a dress. Yep. Can only mean one thing. Don't trade. Assuming of course they actually have good shit. A good amount of money to trade for my items.
Hello?
Background?
Okay, she's got 7,000. That's good. It's a good amount. Wait. You said I had two. Oh, it's worth two. Clicks are so loud. Yeah, that got me all the way down to 115. Keep that.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Was.
Background?
Just your luck. You sound so upset about it. Sure. Just like to keep these things so I can put my ammo. Could be it. I should be like.
It won't go quiet. The Legion can count on.
Okay.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. Let's see how much it would cost to fix all my shit.
Been doing a lot of good work.
7,000. Ooh. 14,000 to fix everything. Actually,
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Been doing a lot of good work.
take this fixed up for me. This fixed up. Enough ammo. Yeah. This fixed up. I'm gonna get a laser pistol. Okay, I'll sell that. Let's see, we'll sell it to one of these wandering traders if they're willing to take it. See somewhere. Wait.
Hey there, need anything?
Should take that. Actually, I'll go get my laser fixed, and then I'm gonna go to Novak, drop off my mines and shit. Me up a little bit too.
Hello.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Wait to see what I can't think what it's called. We'll wait to see if we can find some more power armor. Maybe we can either fuse them together, or maybe we'll find a different type of power armor that's better than what I have. That's it. Explosives. Guns. Call up. Oh, that's right, because I want to fix that fucking... Enough? Fix... Oh. Cram, wasn't it? Was it Nipton? No, Nipton was destroyed. There it is. Because I think I have enough to fix this robot now. Maybe? Shrug? I don't know.
Those fiend junkies over.
Shit is 35 or higher. So we'll just get out. Is this?
We're at Vault 3, been taking some
No.
hits.
We'll just have to level up. Anyway, I was just checking on that. I was fucking hopping around. Feel like I should put it up my dresser. Wait. Put it in here. There we go. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Decoration. That's what we call that. And then I should be lighter. Yep. 130. Swag. Alright, now let's actually get to doing my shit. So this one's the hardest one to get to. I feel like that's why we have to go to that one next. Bloodborne can't even look in that direction.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, I forgot that they're friendly to me. Whoops. Shit, might as well take them, right? Assuming that's where I want to go. I guess going around this rock face isn't the worst. And I gotta get used to what the hell qualifies as an animal. Patience over here that I haven't discovered yet. Oh, is this where the death claws are? Pretty sure it is. I don't see any of them. I don't. I'm not around that quarry or anything, so it doesn't make any sense why none of them are here. Hmm.
Hey!
Yeah, can you not, like... I don't know how I feel about these sounds. Alright, well. Let's continue on, I guess. I'm just gonna put myself on the train tracks. Hit auto walk, just make our way on. Keep on keeping on. Big stretch. Well, path is instantly complicated. Oh shit. Damn. This combo fucked up that Death Claw. I mean, it was a young one, but still. Fucking Rex knocked his ass down. Fucking Veronica beat the shit out of it. I didn't even have time to do anything. Better than fucking Boone. Boone's gonna just be like, there it is. And then it'd fucking come over and instantly knock him unconscious. It has to be 100. I don't think I have more than one lockpicker's locksmith screener, yeah. It's okay. Maybe we'll remember it, maybe we won't. Owl's shack. It's big on the inside. Not much in there. Is this Raoul? Aww. Too bad that he's malnourished. Can't do anything about it. Option 2. Except for like put it down, but I'm gonna do that. Put it down, my karma's just like pff, skyrockets. Nope. You guys gonna do something about this?
You'll pay for that.
I'll let them deal with that for a little bit.
You like that? Retribution.
Oh, Rex is unconscious. Oh, you're fucked, dude. These guys are way a better combo than fucking... Boom. Oh. Real quick so we can combine them. Thought one of them had a sniper. Pretty sure. So Rex can carry that into like. Unaware that it was considered a faction armor. Which means I assume if I put it on. Fuck, I forgot that.
Ooh,
God damn
got
it.
something good for me? Is it a dress?
I forgot that that was a requirement. You know what? She'll make good use of it because I don't think she wears it down. Like if she gets hurt while wearing it, I don't think it affects anything. I forgot that you needed training for that. Talk to these two. They're up to.
Hey, the NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Not. Pretty sure this is what I was talking about. Watch me go over here and it's like secret. Okay. Okay. Who the fuck this is?
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought... Now that I've
Boomer.
got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost... Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling, and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of
The Rock.
artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat. There is a way, and I'll tell you. Well, I know the secret to get past. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money. All right, I suppose I can cut you a deal, but not a cap lower. I gotta make a list. Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember.
Key to avoiding artillery is moving from building to building on the east side of town. Gates. Save, because I guarantee you this is going to give us some complications. Was it literally just move building to building? Yep. Couple of those.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? I'm not telling you a th. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Mother Pearl.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child.
Bolt.
Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis. You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And... oh, come in.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, so... So they're here. Did they die trying to come here? Wouldn't necessarily be surprised. Looks like they got killed in the original bombardment. my guy. Does that mean I can wander out there without them trying to...
Watch your steps, sister.
Without them trying to kill me? If that's the case, I'm gonna shove this mission real quick. Looks like I just ran right past him. Let's get this note. You and an escort or investigate the military base in northeast. With the components we need, we force the territory, but entirely so on power armor. The level is considered minimal. To dare to do it. Borrow this real quick.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Items, apparel.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
You get to wear it, shut up. So it looks like he's doing something very suspicious. Sending people to find components and other items for an unknown purpose. Yeah, the door unlocked. Let's do the terminal for some extra XP. There's literally none of them on this side. Shit. Cool. Thanks for removing a dud I've already used. Quit removing duds. I've forgotten, dude. It's pretty much just a random guess. Did it keep the same? There we go. Boom. Let's see.
remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
I assume that's why the fiends were killed. What time is it right now? Yeah. Okay. Did I hit recycling twice? Ah, fuck you, dude. Oh my god. It does change. Monstrous. S is the same. M is the same. The M and the S could potentially not be what matters. Okay. Sure, removed a lot of duds, but I still don't know what the fuck is going on. Try it one more time, and if not, we're just gonna continue on with our quest. Hmm. Okay, guess we're done. Second floor.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present credentials for first floor access. Please do not make your way to the second floor.
Trying to get through this is... Do I need this to, like, get some credentials? Maybe you can, like, turn them off. This is a positive change. That's good, that's good. It's also good. That was not good. Fuck me, dude. I have one more chance to guess what's right out of these 5. It's so much easier in oh, why did you take oh wait, no, that was the first one to go. Got that one and this one, but I clicked on this one already. I don't. I like how it's average. Why are these words so fucking long? I'm trying not to get in a fight with a bunch of robots. It fucking matters, but you know, still. Let's try and see if we can get 3 dozen. Man, this one looks like a piece of shit. Are you fucking kidding me? This one was ass. I'm not even gonna fucking try.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Are you... That fucking counts? Fuck you, dude. That's fucking stupid. No wonder they fucking changed it for fucking Fallout 4. Clicked on a question mark. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, no dick. Really? You don't fucking say. One. This one has 2. The words are just so fucking... And again, if I get it wrong, it's gonna fucking lock me out. Is this one gonna be another... The last one was good in terms of, like, the little cheat things. It's the fact that I hit that fucking question mark on accident. Or wasn't even a question mark. Which one is? Okay, I'm gonna just save right here. Okay, so hopefully to God it doesn't take one of these off. God damn it. You fucking serious? Thank Christ. Fuck me. skip that then. To go. People having sex in the bathroom, or just one person? Very easy. Fucking better be. Mean had 1 out of 4. Yeah.
Valid facial pattern detected. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
There's so fucking many of you guys. Be kind of fun and interesting to... Yes, the 3rd floor.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify. Invalid response.
And luck was too low.
Third floor access is for Incorrect. Security alert. You have 30 seconds to vacate.
So what if I go ahead and... this... Oh, there we go. Oh shit.
That's enough of that.
There we go. Easy. Fuck off. Oh, wait. This alarm is awesome. I guess it's not very easy, it's just easy, but still, let's do it. Fuck it. Fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me? This is why I never fucking do that shit first. Fucker. Five correct and healing. That's cool, but I don't know where the safe is. Oh.
Valid facial pattern detect.
I'm glad I'm allowed on this floor. That's right, took that one chick's,
You're making me carry the heavy.
Oh shit, I don't even know I was still fucking wearing that. God damn it.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Me a little. What was that? Fucking matter modulator. Oh. Got two different key cards, so maybe I'll come back here. I don't really know what I do. feel like... Alright. Let's be on our way then. On our way. So, oh, I didn't read this one. You are to survey the ruins at these coordinates, search for components we need, and retrieve what you can. Secondary to compile a list of additional items assigned for future retrieval.
Hey!
Missed. God damn, my laser weapons are... Couldn't find the couldn't find the bunker. Starting to get cold in here. It's snowing outside. This episode of Fallout was a little better than our last one. Did shit. I like how there's a password there in case I didn't pick her up. I could have accidentally, like, I could see that, I could have read that one, because on one of them it says, you know, today's temporary code is this. And so I could have gone up and been like, hey, temporary code. I would have been like, yeah, okay. Wait, who the fuck are you? Show them to his name first. Chain that binds is a cornerstone of organization. Orders are to flow from high down. Orders are to observe. Skip ranks. A superior may only give orders to their direct subordinates and not those beneath them. In this way, harmony isn't. And he gave shit to the knights without telling what's his name, so he technically broke the chain that binds. Something fell behind somewhere. Just fell. Oh, I see. Oh. Not that important, but so yeah, he technically broke the chain that binds. It could be replaced.
What is it, outsider? Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly the kind of thing I'm trying to avoid by ousting McNamara. Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically only paladin, but an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind. And many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished. What is it, outsider? What is it, outsider? Have you discovered... I could hardly call... Second part. What are you talking about? Then that means I can cast McNamara down for giving those secret orders to my paladins. Well done. There are a number of people I'll need to talk to. The process won't be instantaneous, but with this evidence, my path is clear. It shouldn't take more than a few days, and then we can begin moving forward again.
Shit. Oh no, he's elder.
Welcome, my friend. A new day has dawned for this chapter, and moving forward we will no longer and we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you? Yes, I thought you might, given how much time you've spent here.
Not that much.
That's not usually a request we agree to. Typically, we take in the young, so that they might be trained through adolescence. In special cases, we allow exceptional individuals to conditionally join. The condition is that you must complete a task. This task must prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have what it takes to join the Brotherhood. I happen to have something perfectly suitable in mind. Back when we were stationed at Helios, our scouts reported that a group was establishing itself in the area as a distributor of pre-war weapons. Our elder at the time, Elijah, was too concerned with getting Helios running and fending off the NCR, so he ordered us to leave them alone. It's time that we correct that oversight and show this region that the Brotherhood is still a force to be reckoned with. I want you to visit these weapons dealers, this Van Graff family. Make an example of them. When the job is done...
Already killed them.
Welcome back, my friend. Well done. This is a small step in the right direction, but it's damn good to move forward again. It is my honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for your meritorious service in its name. Normally there'd be a ceremony and such, but everyone is too busy at the moment for such frivolity. I can give you this, however, your very own suit of power armor. We can't spare our best, but I had the knights assemble this one for your use. Which reminds me, you don't even know how to use these, do you? Here, I'll show you. It's easy once you get used to it. There, I think you got the hang of it now. Should be able to use any type of power armor you come across using what you just learned. Very well then. In addition to the armor, I've given the order that all of our arms and equipment be made available for your purchase. Finally, while you are now a member of the Brotherhood, I cannot ask any more of you. I'm sure you have goals of your own outside these walls. You are free to come and go as you please. Though I wish you the best outside. Brother.
Sister.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
I had them construct this specifically for you. Dude, it's a piece of shit. And it weighs more.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Damn right you are. Some food that I... Hey, but where do I buy shit at here? That's the second time there's been this talk of having all equipment available having equipment available for purchase, but I don't know where I can fucking purchase it.
Now that Hardin's elder, I hope I'll be allowed to continue my experiments. I never quite liked the way he looked at me during me, like he wanted to use me for target practice. The man just has no...
It's like no point talking to that dude.
Hey, so Hardin becoming elder was because of you, huh? Good job. Now that the lockdown... I wonder what it'll be against. Raider...
Do not know where to buy things. Access this? Wish I knew where to go to buy shit.
My elder, Elijah, was obsessed with new... Good to see you again. New technology.
Why the fuck am I able to, like, enter actual conversation with him?
Hello. Try to keep Veronica out of trouble.
Ah, outsider. I've heard that you were instrumental in providing Hardin with the evidence to bring against me. Have you come to gloat? That is this base's defensive system. We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on...
Would you?
Hey.
How may I... Just between you and me, I'm glad you're
Maintaining
here.
the machinery around here is
This place
important.
needed a fresh face. We have to breathe after all.
Hello again, my friend.
Buy stuff from you? No.
We have a duty to preserve the past.
I hear you've been making yourself useful. Unlike some people I can mention.
Really wish I knew where to fucking buy stuff. Was it here the whole time? Sure was.
At least with the lockdown lifted, I'll be... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Ballistic fist. So before I actually do that, I should see. Come here.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Sell that.
The word came down from the elder that... Hi there. Looking to spend some... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Okay. Go. Just have to fix it. Okay, I kind of want to get a Gauss rifle. And okay, yeah, I don't know now. Gatling laser. Finally. See how much ammo I can get. This is what I have. Keep that on, just in case. See, I can turn the Gatling laser on. The frame, I mean.
Pleasure doing business with you. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
I can sell some ammo. So I need. Honestly, with the Gatling laser, I might get rid of this. They both take the same thing, right? C-packs. She does not sell for some reason. Seems a little counterintuitive, but okay. Ammo, don't need that one. How low that is, I assume I don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Yeah.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Oh. First things first. Weight is 18. Now, weight is 9. I still have the backpack on though. I think.
Welcome to the range. Torres must be getting desperate if she's accepting help on this one. My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out, but checked it back in a day later.
Yes, can I help you? Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice, but before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? Great. When you find it, just turn it into tours and I'll be...
We'll handle this real quick since it's not that much. You know what? I might have found it already. It's the door that I thought it was. Okay. Guess we can go and find it. I don't think it's gonna be there though. Save. Because I feel like I found it. Where are you going? Again, Cass kept doing this when our mission was about the way.
What's up?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. But there's a handful of us, and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. This silliest dressed band of raping, slaving...
Okay. We don't need to talk any more about that then.
Yeah, they say he built the strip. Me? I think it's a hoax. Probably a group of people who... Why else would he shut himself in like...
You have to find a fucking pistol out here. A pistol. And again, that's assuming I didn't already find it, because remember when I went to the NCR, I fucking was like, oh, I have a pistol on me apparently. Here, take this. Can I just go buy a pistol? I do to help with the situation. Oh, there it is. Does it fucking have a specific name on it? Yeah, it's not in my inventory. Yep. Alright, we will. Awesome. Assuming this is it. Yeah, it is. Ooh.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
This one? Cool. You know, the recycled energy cells will left me because it fills up my Gatling laser. Anyway. I found your gun.
Have you found it? Oh, thank God. Hardin was about to start an inquiry into the whole affair, and more than a few heads would have rolled as a result. Since you helped me, I'll tell you what. I work on some of our busted weapons in my spare time, so I have a few pieces that are kept off the books. Here, take this. I hope it comes in handy.
Alright, well, I think that'll do for this episode then. I'm sure there's more to do with the Brotherhood of Steel.
What a fascinating animal. I'm sure the scribes will want to take a look at it.
As of right now, not much to do yet. So, we will come back next time. Thanks for watching.